Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Adam back here, and today I have another video, and I know I haven't done one in a while, and that's mostly just because I've been busy, but now I am back and I am excited to bring you an unboxing video of Clonearmycustoms Series 3 weapons. So I have been waiting a long time for these. They kept teasing them, and finally they released them. So yeah, now I will cut open the package. Alright, so I have cut open the package, dump that out. So what we have here is a little business card. Not bad. We have my invoice. You can see all the list of dollar amounts. And I have every single Series 3 weapons plus my freebies. Those are the shiny ones. So yeah, I would highly recommend you get these already. I was just by looking at them. If I can get this bag open. There we go. Alright, so we'll do it. We'll just dump them all out, and then I will do a review one by one later on. But yeah, here we have quite a few battlefront weapons. But now we will get into the review part of the video. Alright, so this is the review part of the video. We will be going over each of the new weapons. Not all of these are like really new. Some of them are just remakes of the old ones, but they're revamped, which is really cool. The ones that are revamped are really, really awesome. But so first off, here is a Battlefront pistol. I am not actually sure what the name of this pistol is, but I will definitely have a picture probably like right here for each of the weapons as I go over them from the game. So yeah, this pistol is really cool. It has a really long barrel, and overall the design of these are really awesome. I really think this would go well with if you had like a sniper clone or something. Their sidearm look really cool. Or you could modify it, of course. You could add a barrel, or not a barrel, a stock on the end of it or something. But overall, it's a really good gun, and I would recommend this. So now, the flamethrower revamped version. This gun is really cool. I believe they adjusted the size of this. They expanded it and made it more like an oval shape, and they added more intricate details on the sides of the weapon, and really made it more interesting. The last version, to be honest, wasn't overwhelming, but this version definitely will turn some heads. Yeah, so there's that. Next is a bowcaster. This one is also from Battlefront, I believe. It is really awesome. You could do anything with it pretty much. You could put it on Chewie if you wanted to, but all these weapons would go great for a Battlefront mock. So if you're into that, I recommend these. But yeah, Chewie's bowcaster is similar to this. I know a couple other companies have made versions of it, but this Battlefront version might actually be better. I really like how the handle is extra long, so it can really it won't go over the figure's shoulder. You can put it down near his chest. But yeah, it's really cool, and it's very symmetrical on pretty much every detail, and the scope looks especially awesome. So yeah. So the next weapon, I believe I am unfamiliar with. It's probably another Battlefront gun, but yeah, so this weapon is, it kind of looks like a shotgun almost, but I'm sure it's just a blaster. It has a really long barrel or scope, and it has a pretty cool kind of front with the clip right there, and definitely would be a good gun to have on some basic troopers. So this gun right here, I'm definitely familiar with in the Battlefront game. This is, I believe, the Rebel gun that you unlock at the very start of the game. Very awesome detail. Just look at all those little lines on the barrel of the gun, and the scope looks really cool. And yeah, so at the end of this video, I will show a couple of these weapons on figures. Oops. But so here's the revamped scuba rifle. This weapon is really awesome, and I would highly recommend it for if you wanted to make any scuba troopers or buy any. They really changed it, and I really like it. But there's not too much to go over. Just basically the front's kind of cool, and the top of the barrel, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty cool with the 3 little dots and the intricate little hump right there. So this gun is especially interesting. This is probably the second to best gun in this whole release of weapons, and you'll see why later. But yeah, so this gun is just really cool. It's got double barrels, and yeah, it's got a scope, and the amount of detail that went into this was just absolutely like spectacular. I could not have seen any, I don't even have words to explain it. Just the amount of detail on the barrel and the scope, and even like the back part of it, or like the underside of it, is really detailed. But yeah, so next is this, I believe, is the Mandalore pistol. This has been waited for like so long by everyone. It is just amazing how long people have waited without this being released by pretty much a lot of companies, which is really surprising. But yeah, it's just the basic Mandalore design. It's very cool. You could paint it and put it on Sabine, or you could make a Mandalore mock and you could use these. They're really awesome. And I believe I actually got a second one. Yeah, I actually got 2 so I could have a set. And next I also got 2 of these, the basic Mandalore blasters, Mandalorian. Just look at the amount of detail on the sides, and it really captures the gun. Very awesome, very unique. So I got 2 of those as well. Next is Boba Fett's gun. So Boba Fett, clearly, if you don't know him, you are not a Star Wars fan. But yeah, so this is the Battlefront version of his gun. Pretty much his gun in general, but you can use it in the Battlefront game. So you can see the very unique thing about this gun is definitely the stock on the gun. It's very cool. I'll definitely showcase this on the figure at the end of the video. So yeah, just the scope detail and the barrel, very awesome. I'll move those off to the side. This gun is probably one of the most popular in Battlefront, or was. It's the fully automatic, I can't remember the name. I'll post it in the picture right next to this, but yeah, it's a fully automatic gun. I only know a couple of the guns, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just pretty cool. It kind of looks like they took the other rifle and just put more detail on this part of the gun. So yeah, not too much to go over there. But this is definitely interesting. It's a huge rocket launcher, and I don't know if this is from Battlefield or Battlefront, not Battlefield. But anyway, it is just amazing. The amount of detail and everything. I really like this holder right here, or what you use to put how the figure holds the gun. Sorry, I can't talk. And the end of the gun looks pretty cool. So it's designed so it goes straight over the figure's shoulder, which is really awesome. It's really cool how they added that. Must have taken a lot of work. But yeah, so next blaster, this is from Battlefront as well. It's the new Rebels, or not the new. I believe it's actually a Rebels gun. It might be a Stormtrooper weapon, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Padme's pistols, just like a longer version of them. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And finally, we have the basic Stormtrooper weapon. This one is pretty normal. A lot of it reminds me a lot of other companies' guns, their customs, and yeah. So this gun, not too much to go over since a lot of you are so familiar with that design. But yeah, so this is the next gun. I think it's a Rebels gun. I believe a Rebels gun that they fought with. Yeah, so the barrel of the weapon looks pretty cool, and the scope definitely, and the side of the gun, along with this bottom part right there, and I'll hold it by the other side. But yeah, so the stock of the gun looks really cool as well. Next, we have this little thing, which is the Scout Trooper weapon. This one would definitely be good for some mocks if you want to do one on Endor or something. So yeah, it kind of looks like a droid blaster too. But yeah, still pretty cool. This one is another Battlefront gun. There are a lot of those. And this weapon is very cool. Oops. Has a very long scope. Nice little clip. And it's very detailed on the front of the gun and the back. Sorry if I'm kind of rushing through these. It's just been, my voice is starting to die. And yeah, so this gun, not sure where it's from, probably Battlefront. And the scope is pretty cool. I really like the barrel of the gun. It has a very unique design, and definitely very cool. Would be cool to look or to see on some mocks or something, or custom figures. That's what a lot of these weapons would be really good for. And here is this gun. It is another pistol, almost. I think it's a lot like the E18. Yeah, so it has a scope and an end piece on the barrel. It makes it look very unique. And yeah, so here is the final weapon. I believe this is actually a duplicate, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think it is, so never mind. But I also did get 2 freebies, Commando Blaster, and a Republic weapon. So yeah, that is pretty much it for that. I'll just show these weapons on a couple of figures, and I hope you enjoy.